Howdy folks, welcome to episode 1 of my brand new Minecraft series, and we have just created a new world. So this is day 1 and I'm gonna get started here. Now this is modded Minecraft. This is 1.10 and we are using the Feed the Beast unstable pack. So there's, I think, 85 or 90 in that ballpark mods in this pack. It's a lot of mods, so it's actually a really cool pack. And as the title mentions, it's unstable. It's basically they're putting together, they're still adding stuff all the time and everything. And so there's going to be new ones being added as we go, and it may require world resets here and there. But yeah, we'll get started on this new world. And I think I've got enough wood to here. Let's open the inventory and we'll make all these into planks, and let's get a crafting table. Now for those of you that are new to modded, I will show you some of the cool tricks to some of these things. So this is a crafting station instead of a crafting. Why is my hotbar not showing up? Okay. There it is. All right, so instead of the crafting table, the crafting bench actually will leave stuff on there, so when you unclick, when you walk away, it doesn't just throw the stuff. So it's actually kind of cool. And one of the other things is you can also use different kinds of wood together to make a, whatchamacallit, to make all the tools and stuff. So I want to get a pickaxe and I want to find some rock here and hopefully maybe find some coal, because on day 1 what I want to do is I want to get set up in a cave or build a hole in the wall. So let's see what we've got here. Ooh, and we have sheep too, so let me make a quick sword here and we can get some wool too, which would be very handy in setting up a bed. If there's 3 of them around here, if we can get 3 wool. There we go. There's 1. Yeah, if we can get... Come on. Cool. There's 2. Yeah, if we can get enough... Let's see. It looks like there's 1 over here. If we can get 3 wool, we can make a bed, which would be really nice. We don't have to worry about nighttime, which is very helpful on the first day when you don't have any armor or much for weapons or anything. So let's see what else is around here. And now I got some food too. So there looks like there's a cave up there. And let's see. Ow, don't do that. And we'll see what else is around here. Go up this way and look, there's another cave over there. And there's a squid. Cool. And I think I'll leave this one because I already have 3. Let's see, you should be able to get calamari. Come on. There we go. And I think it will give you calamari here. Let's see. Yes. So that's another food you can eat. And so, ooh, there's coal right there. And so that's helpful. Ooh, wow, that's kind of scary. Alright, so there's a cave here. Hey, and there's coal right there. Let me grab this coal and some of this rock too, and I can make a stone pickaxe instead. And I want to watch out for, I don't know what's in there, so let's see. Let's put a crafting table down. We'll get some sticks. And we'll make a couple pickaxes because we will need them. And unless we happen to run into iron very quickly. So let's make a couple torches here and see if there's anything back here. Now another thing you can do is F7 does an overlay, and you see the red, the yellow shows you the areas that stuff can spawn during the day, and the red shows you where stuff can spawn. Oh cool. Oh cool. Red shows you where it can spawn during the night. This is perfect. There's a nice little hidey hole. Cool. So yeah, let me grab some more of this stone, and I can make a furnace too and start cooking this food. And here, there's more coal. Good. There's probably a patch of it here. Awesome. Okay. That's perfect. And hopefully... Oh, nope! Ah, there's a creeper somewhere. No? Where is he? Is he below me? He must be below me. Okay. Alright, he must be down there. Let me turn this off. Sounded like he was creeping up on me. Okay, there's F, wrong key. Hitting keys in a panic. Alright, so anyway, grab this coal. Ooh, cool, there's copper too. Nice. So yeah, I can make this into a nice little cave to hide in during the night if we need to. If we're doing work or whatever and we don't want to make it day for some strange reason. But yeah, I'm going to grab this coal. That'll help. And we can go check out a couple more of things around here and grab some wood. Now, one of the first things I want to do is I want to get some better tools. So I want to get iron and I want to get that kind of stuff, some minerals. Hey, nice, there's more copper. So I want to get a smeltery started. And a smeltery comes with Tinker's Construct. And what it does is it allows you to double the ingots that you get out of an ore. And Industrial Craft 2 is another mod in this pack, and you can do the same thing with that one, where you can build machines. Here, we'll show you in here, if you go Industrial, all of these things. So you can build like a macerator that chews up the ores into 2 powders, and you can smelt the powders into ingots, so you get actually 2 ingots out of each ore. And the same thing with Tinker's Construct, where you get 2 ingots out of each ore, which is really handy. And the other thing I need is a shovel. So let me make some more sticks here and make a couple shovels, because what I need for Tinker's Construct, what I need to make that smeltery, is I need some what is it? Sand, gravel, and what's the other thing? So we'll look it up here, and we'll go smeltery. So the smeltery is made out of these bricks. There's these seared bricks, and you make those from grout, and grout is made from gravel, sand, and clay. There you go. So I need to collect a bunch of gravel, sand, and clay, and I also need to, let me put this bed down here. There we go. I can set my spawn point. And I'll probably want to close this up too, so that I'm not sitting out in the open. Probably want to put something over that too. So I'm going to grab some clay and gravel and sand, and there's actually clay right over here. Yeah, cool. So there is tons of clay, and it should probably, yeah, I need to get some dirt so I can block that stuff off. So let me do that too. Grab a bunch of dirt. And is it getting to be night already? Is it getting to be night? Yeah, okay. Alright, so I need to be heading over to my bed and making it day soon. As soon as it will let me. And I should probably cover over that hole too, so I don't get... There we go. So I don't fall in when I'm trying to walk in and out of here. Okay. There we go. Let's get some dirt over here. And we'll cover this up. Looks like there's a cave system down there, and it sounded like it from the monsters I was hearing, creepers and everything. So we will get that covered up, and I can grab some gravel from, there should be some in the river here, and clay. Let's see. There's more clay. Alright. So we're going to grab clay. Nice. Yeah, I still need to get some dirt put in here and block off this hole. So let me do that. Let me grab this dirt real quick. Come on. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to end up having to put that back in there to plug that up, I think. But this will at least keep... There we go. And those two. Alright. That will at least keep the stuff out. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to grab some gravel. I was going to show you guys, but I'm sure you already know there's gravel in all the lakes and rivers and stuff. And awesome, there's more gravel here. And let me grab this. Nice. Okay, there's more coal. And actually, let me... Ooh, there's copper up here too. And let's check out this up here and see what's up here too. Whoops. If I can... if I can do it. We'll see what's in here, if this is a big cave or what. But maybe we can... I think it's just a little loop. Let's see, where are the torches? Okay. Yeah, this is just a little loop. Ooh, and there's a crystal already. Nice. Do I need... Yeah, I think I need a better pickaxe to harvest that. Those crystals will come in handy later in the game. Ooh, and there's more gravel. Awesome. Those crystals will come in very handy in the game. They're from a mod called Deep Resonance, and you use those to generate power, and you can generate some decent amounts of power with it. It's actually really cool. So I will be getting into that in later episodes. But first, I'm going to grab a bunch of gravel and sand and clay and get some bricks smelted. So I'm going to go do that, and I'm sure you probably don't want to watch that because it'll be boring. So I will be back in just a minute. Okay guys, we are back, and I finished up. As you saw, I smelted a bunch of this stuff. So like I showed, the crafting recipe is just gravel, sand, and clay. So we'll show you some of that here. And so yeah, what you do is you put gravel and sand and clay on here, and you get grout from that. And you take the grout and you smelt it. And if I have an empty, yeah, you put the grout in the furnace, and it smelts down into these bricks. And so then what we do is we use these bricks to craft a few things. So we need, let's see, we need a smeltery controller, which is the main thingy. That's the technical term for it. And we need a tank, which you put lava into that. So we do need iron before we can get this thing actually up and running. And then you also need a, let's see, it's not that one. Is it that one? No. And I know there's another, let's see, where is it here? Smeltery drain. Where's the drain? There's the drain. The drain is, okay, it's that. So we put in a smeltery drain, and then the rest of it we can put in bricks, which are like this, and then you can stylize the bricks using various things. I think you can make slabs and then put the slabs together to make other stuff, etc. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with these, and I'm probably going to use up these. Okay. So what you need is you need a 3x3 or larger flat area, like that. And then you need a drain and a controller. So we'll put the controller and the tank here. And we'll put the drain. Whoops, did I put that on the wrong spot? Yeah, okay, that's fine too. So we'll put the parts here. And this is just one layer, and if you notice, the corners do not matter. You do not need the corners, you only need the 3 sides, and the 4 sides, the 3 on each side, that is. And we'll get this side too. And so we can put our blocks in here. And as you see, I'll need, whoops, I will need more. And you can make this as tall as you like. You can make it wider as well. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more bricks, so I need 16 more of the thingies. And so yeah, I will have to finish that up, and it's not going to be functional right now anyway. But what you do is you put lava in the tank, and then you also put a faucet here like this. And when you put your stuff into, what's up with the controller? Why isn't it, okay. But anyway, you open up the controller, you put your stuff in the controller, or into the smeltery, it melts it down into liquids, and then you use this to drain it back out onto a table, which you can produce, and I should probably sleep here. And that's where you can make your ingots, you can make all your tool heads and handles and all that stuff, all your shapes out of your molten metals. So we're gonna do that in episode 2, because that's all the time we have for episode 1. So join me in episode 2, and we will have more modded fun in 1.10, and we will see you then. Later!